The second part of responding is identifying feeling. This is the ability to capture in words a specific feeling expressed by another person. Showing you understand how an inmate feels is even more powerful than showing you understand the content of his or her words or actions. Responding to an inmate's feelings means reflecting back the feeling to the inmate. This action usually encourages inmates to say more about how they feel, and getting inmates to talk is critical. You see, talking diffuses negative feelings and keeps them at the symbolic stage, which means there is less chance that the inmate will act on his or her hostile feelings. If inmates can verbalize these negative feelings, they will be less tensed and less likely to do something impulsive and foolish. There are two steps involved in identifying feeling. First, you will think about the feeling and the intensity of an inmate's statement. Thinking about the feeling means identifying and labeling it. For example, ask yourself, is the inmate expressing anger, confusion, pleasure? Then, after you have identified the feeling, consider its intensity. Is it of high, medium, or low intensity? What this does is help you focus on what the inmate is feeling. If the inmate is angry, is he or she enraged, furious, or just annoyed? These words all reflect different levels of anger. After you've thought about the feeling and its intensity, you must now take the second step, which is responding or reflecting back to the inmate what you perceive. For instance, you can say, "I can see you're angry," or "You seem really proud." By using these specific feeling words, you show the inmate that you really do understand the feelings being expressed. Identifying feeling is an invaluable method of curbing sudden, violent outbreaks. But even more importantly, it's a way to develop and strengthen the lines of communication between inmates and officers. Now let's hear what our panel has to say about identifying feeling.
Identifying feeling in a correctional setting is very important because there are some things that you can pick up without a person actually saying what they're feeling. If you have a distraught person that came in, say a first-time offender that's very young, they might not be able to put into words what's going on within themselves. So if you can kind of pick out what is behind the words, it can really help ease the situation, especially if it's one where they're not sure what they're going to do, maybe hurt themselves. You could probably pick that up and prevent something from happening.
Now let's stop and give you the opportunity to read and do exercises on identifying feeling.